Should you use gold leaf flakes or sheets? They actually have very different finishes and various different pros and cons, so let's explore this together. Firstly, let's have a look at our materials. So I bought this box of gold leaf flakes from Hobbycraft in the UK. I'm going to post some links for UK and US viewers in the description below. And then I'm using some imitation gold leaf sheets from a company called Barnabas Black Gold. And I've been using this company for several years, and the gold leaf sheets are fantastic. The quality is amazing, the consistency of the colour. So they come all packaged up in tissue paper, and I'm just going to prise off one top sheet because I want to show you what a beautiful colour they are. They're incredibly high quality, but the price is very good. So there we go, that's our lovely loose leaf sheet, and we can already see this huge contrast. Finally, we also are going to need some glue. So I've got my Polyvine Specialist size. I've got some gilding brushes, which are super soft for brushing away the excess gold, and a scalpel and some canvases, which I painted black. So we've got that high contrast between black and gold, so you can really see the extraordinary qualities of both products. For the demonstration, I need to brush on some glue, so I'm going to use a flat brush, and I'm going to use one half of the canvas for the loose leaf, and the other half I'm going to do the flake demonstration. So I'm going to brush on the sides, and then I'm going to leave it to go tacky for at least half an hour. I don't know if you know, but size is a type of glue which stays open forever, which means it's permanently sticky. But if you try and use it when it's too wet, the gold leaf is going to slide around. So I'm going to apply my first loose leaf sheet, which I'm going to gently place down onto the glued area. As you can see, I'm wearing white gloves, which I love using, and they come with the Barnabas Gold because it stops you getting any sticky fingers on your gold leaf. And then I use my soft brush to just pat it down, and we're going to burnish the surface in a minute, and you're going to see what are all the advantages of the loose leaf, which are a beautiful smooth finish and these lovely elegant sheets. They're actually amazing for covering large areas. I mean, I think the largest canvas that I've covered was about 2 meters by 1 meter. You can use it on your walls, and it's incredibly affordable. Obviously, this is imitation gold leaf, as we know. Real gold leaf, we are going into a different stratosphere financially. But look at the beautiful results you can get. It looks very professional. And what I've learned over the last few years of working with gold leaf is that actually imitation gold leaf comes in various different shades and quality of leaf. So there's lots of different ways in which you can upgrade your imitation leaf art. On the negative side, I say it's quite fragile. It is definitely tricky to master. I mean, I had plenty of whoopsies in the beginning, and you need to be patient because the process can be fairly long-winded. And also what I found, some people don't really like, if you cover a canvas with the leaves, some people don't like the fact that the squares are visible to a certain extent. Although sometimes I think it's nice to embrace that, or there are techniques for getting rid of that. Okay, let's move on to the flakes. I was actually really looking forward to doing this demonstration for you because I don't have a huge amount of experience of using gold leaf flakes, just because of the type of artwork I like to do. So I am learning as I go along, and it's going to be really fun to see the contrast. So what I figured out is you can use a combination of fingers, a tweezer, a brush to apply, and it is a completely different application, obviously, because we are sort of placing, sprinkling, pushing it around, which is completely different to the way in which we lay down loose leaf sheets. So I'm going to sort of slightly press, and already I can see that I'm going to get this really wonderful texture. On this side, I actually, with the glue, I've made like a sun shape because I know that flakes are great for details. So let's just carry on with this. And whilst we're doing it, let's discuss what I think are the advantages to using gold leaf flakes. which are, of course, that they're easier to handle. I mean, there's much less precision, great for texture, and would be wonderful for adding like little gorgeous textured highlights to your artwork. Very beginner friendly. You really don't have that sense of anxiety which you can have when you're first using gold leaf sheets and everything is creasing and crumpling, and less waste as well, because all of the excess that comes off here will just put straight back into the packet. And on the negative side, let's see, well, less uniform finish obviously, harder to control, and I can't imagine how I would cover any large canvas with this, although I wouldn't mind trying. And obviously, because it's a textured finish, it's going to be harder to paint over. But I think it's great for people who love doing abstract work, something more loose and free. I mean, I'm quite a precise artist and I do a lot of botanicals and birds, which are perfect over a smooth finish. But it's actually making me want to experiment with some abstract painting. And also what you can do, you don't necessarily have to use the size. You could be painting and then you could sprinkle flakes into your wet paint and it will stick and dry with the paint. So actually there's a whole world to explore with the flakes. So we have loose leaf giving us smooth elegance and flakes which are giving us organic sparkle. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to take one of your paintings and add some of the flakes to create some magic. So this is a version of Van Gogh's Starry Night, which I did with a class demonstration. And I thought, let me make the moon and stars all sparkly. So this is how I did it, and doesn't it look great? I wanted to do another experiment, and I wanted to make my own gold leaf flakes with various different colours. So if you've got a stock of gold leaf in your studio, why not go ahead and try this? So I've got my copper leaf and I'm just going to scrunch it, rip it up, make it into little flakes. I'm going to use copper and silver, and then I'm going to put that alongside the gold which I've got in my packet, and I'm going to create a little experimental piece for you. So in the spirit of being very organic and spontaneous with the flakes, I thought, let me just brush on some size onto my black canvas and see what happens. And I'm going to use the bottom half of the canvas for the flakes, and then I'm going to create a very precise design above using masking tape and brushing the size in between for the loose leaf sheets. And let's see what we come up with. Should be a nice contrast. Thank you for being here, and if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you. Please subscribe to my channel if you love gold leaf and learning lots of tips and tricks with this material. I'm really happy with this result. Doesn't it look cool? So yes, please subscribe, please check out. I've got so many tutorials, honestly, and inspiration that I hope helps you. And I also have channel memberships now as well, which is quite exciting. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.